happens if you take a male starting at that nest? What happens when you let it go?
He'll go back to his nest, but you'll diminish his reproduction. His nest will get raided while he's away. He'll still reproduce. You know. And so you all have to make a decision about how you affect your fishery. We can't tell you what to do, but you know, you need to know that if you do catch fish, if you're catching them in pockets, pocket water, dead water, you're going to, in doing this in the end of April or early May, you're going to be catching spawning fish. And try not to take a picture and let them go 3 miles downriver after a while, floating around. You know, if you're going to catch them, put them right back, and you'll see they go right back over their nest. They won't even wait a few seconds unless you're really worn out. A lot of people choose not to fish during that time period. You know, when I guided, I weighed the population of the fish in that river system, and I often did guide during the spawn. We caught spawning fish sometimes. We chose not to catch them other times, and it's a decision we all have to make. We're all our own resource manager. We have to decide how we're going to impact our fishery. And I know some people think it's a crime. Some people think it's great. There's all kinds of people. So we also have to make our own personal decisions. But no, be aware of what your impact is on your watershed. You know, I discouraged everybody. When the Shenandoah had its problems, I discouraged any spawning fishing. And I didn't previous to that, because you could probably use a little bit of population control in the Shenandoah. It's, you know, when it's got a lot of fish, it'll get a lot of small fish, and they really compete. You know, a little population control probably hurt that river 15 years ago, but I'm not so keen on that idea right now.